My name is Tracy. I'm a certified trauma coach, and I teach people to recover from trauma and abuse, regulate their nervous system, reclaim their authentic self, and parent from peace with a trauma history. Let's talk about helping our kids regulate. Let's say you're in a regulated state, you're feeling fine, and for whatever reason, your kid is having a meltdown, especially a younger child who doesn't really know how to deal with their emotions in the first place. How do you teach them to regulate themselves, especially at a young age? So we mirror. That is the biggest thing. If your child is having a meltdown, first things first, you need to get them safe. If they're near things they can hit their head on, bang into, whatever the case may be, you might have to physically scoop them up and move them to a safer spot where they can have their meltdown and not hurt themselves. Similar to you as an adult, you're dysregulated. You need to remove yourself and put yourself in a safe place. You need to go in your bedroom and shut the door. You need to get into an area where you're not going to be disrupting other people, and you are not going to be in a situation where maybe you're going to get yourself hurt. And then I always say, if a child is throwing a temper tantrum, that's a surefire sign that they are activated. They have intense energy that they need to discharge. Sometimes just allowing them to have that temper tantrum for a few minutes can be what they need. When they start to discharge that energy and they get to a calmer state, sometimes it's helpful to have them stand up and have them stomp their feet in place. It helps them discharge that remaining activated energy that maybe didn't get out when they were throwing their temper tantrum. Once they're more in a state of calm, a lot of times I will sit on the floor, especially with my 2-year-old, because she can have some pretty nasty meltdowns. And I will have her sit in my lap, and I'll wrap my arms around her in a bear hug with her back to my chest, and I'll do rocking with her in my lap. And within a couple of seconds, I can feel her little body just relax right into me. She's getting the deep pressure stimulation of my hug. She's also getting that comfort of being next to mom, and she's getting that rocking. And while I'm rocking, I'll start doing gentle taps on each of her arms. So now she's getting that bilateral stimulation, and that's sending all the signals that she needs to her vagus nerve that you're safe, everything's okay. And while doing it, talking calmly to her, you're a good girl, I love you, mommy's right here. Those are very simple things that you can do with a young child to help them start learning how to regulate. And in time, you will start seeing them acting these behaviors out, even without you being present with them. And this is how we start teaching children how to deal with their emotions. It's not about not having an emotion. We're human beings, we are emotional beings. It's about recognizing when we are having an intense emotion and taking the correct steps to manage that intense emotion in a way that is not destructive. Not destructive to anybody else and not destructive to ourselves. And these are the baby steps that we can start taking with our kids to teach them to regulate. I'll do another video on things you can do with an older child as well. As always, please follow, like, and share so we can share the education and support.